I'm just currently taking a look at a map of my world right now, but you might be thinking, why does it look different in the hotbar? As you can see, it looks like it's got glass surrounding it, and that's because it's actually a locked map. Now, how do you get hold of this locked map, and is it any different than an average map? Let's take a look. So literally, the only things you need in order to make this happen is a cartography table. So let me go ahead and grab one of those. No, not a minecart. Let me get rid of that. There we go. So one cartography table, and then you want to go ahead and grab yourself a map. It can be any one of these maps, whether it's an average map or your locator map. For this one, I'm going to grab the locator one, and then you want to go ahead and grab yourself some glass pane. So let me go ahead and do that. I'll just grab a full stack of them. So it's these three items you need in order to make this happen. But first, you need to make sure you actually use the map, because if the map is empty and you don't open it up like this, it will not work. It has to be a used map like that. But then simply, once you've got that, just place down the cartography table, and it amazes me to know how many people didn't actually know you could interact with a cartography table. I posted this kind of video tutorial as a short, and I got this comment on screen, and it actually open my mind up to figure out how many people don't know you can interact with the cartography table. So yeah, you can do that. This is what it looks like. And then all you want to do is simply just go ahead, place the map inside of it, and then place the glass plane inside. And as you can see, it literally is called a locked map with a glass texture around it. And then there you go. So you've got yourself a locked map. Now, what does this locked map actually do? Why is it different than any other locked map? Or should I say normal map? So as you can see, all of these builds in my world right now, in fact, a lot of them aren't showing up on the map, but you can see that, yeah, there are some builds there. Now, if I wanted to make a brand new build, if I had a normal map, let me go ahead and just grab one just for your reference. Let me go ahead and grab a locator map, and then let me go ahead and grab one of these blocks. So as you can see, I'm about here on the map right now. Let me go ahead and build like one straight line of red concrete. So there you go. That line of red concrete is now showing up on this normal map, as you would expect. But a locked map, however, you might think it's pretty self-explanatory. If I go ahead and equip it, you can see that that red line that I've just built isn't actually showing up on this locked map, and that's basically because the whole reason of a locked map is to preserve its current view of the terrain, preventing any further update, which is useful for creating reliable copies of explored areas for map art or before a construction project. So essentially, in simple terms, it stops the map from being updated, especially if you're trying to build, I don't know, a really fun minigame in your world. You can do a locked map to kind of trick people to say, haha, this build is not showing up at all, and yeah, it's a cool little addition to the game that I actually really like, and one a lot of people don't actually know about, which I thought would be the case. If you do know about this, make sure you leave a like on the video. But if you are, happy that this is a thing, also leave a like on the video and let me know down below in the comments section that you're going to try this. What would you use this locked map for? Also, before I end the video, I do just want to say I really like the texture better than I do the normal map. That just looks like a boring old map. Well, that is basically like a world globe locked inside of a glass block. I actually really like it. I think it looks strange, but also quite cool and unique, which, yeah, also adds to the excitement of doing this, I guess. But anyway, I'm going to chill out by this campfire now. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a like, click subscribe, and also share it with your friends. If you found this video helpful and you want to see more videos from me, you can click this one on screen, or you can watch my entire playlist to the right of the screen. And if you leave a comment on those, I'll be replying to every single one of you.